You sit down at your desk, stare at your glowing screen, and know exactly what you need to do. But instead of actually working, you feel a heavy physical weight in your chest, and suddenly you find yourself scrolling on your phone for 45 minutes. You probably think you are just lazy or that you severely lack discipline, but your brain is actually experiencing a massive neurochemical glitch.
Today, I am going to show you the micro-win hack. 3 specific science-backed brain tricks that force you to take action instantly, even when you feel completely exhausted. But you must pay close attention to the 3rd trick. It is a highly controversial psychological loophole that completely bypasses your brain's fear center. If you miss it, the first 2 tricks will completely fail. But before we get to that dangerous mistake,
look closely at your current daily cycle of procrastination. You have massive ambitions. You want to build a high-demand portfolio, master complex skills, and completely transform your communication and career. You know the exact steps you need to take, yet you spend hours organizing your workspace, watching tutorials, and waiting for the perfect mood to strike. That perfect mood is a biological lie. Every single time you delay the actual hard work, your brain hardwires a deeper neural pathway of avoidance.
if you ignore this video and keep relying on raw, fleeting motivation, you will spend the next 10 months watching other people live the exact life you know you deserve. You will remain trapped in a deeply frustrating loop of endless planning and zero execution, letting your massive potential slowly rot away into regret. You do not need more motivation. You need a mechanical override.
So, how do we mechanically override this massive wall of procrastination? The answer lies in manipulating your brain's reward circuitry through 3 highly specific micro tricks. Trick number 1 is what behavioral psychologists call lowering the activation energy. Right now, your brain looks at your massive goal, like editing a complex, multi-layered video project or trying to achieve a massive subscriber milestone, and calculates the immense amount of mental energy required to finish it. Your amygdala, the primitive fear center of the brain, perceives this massive energy expenditure as a literal threat to your survival. It triggers heavy anxiety and exhaustion to physically stop you from starting. To hack this biological response, you must shrink the task until it sounds ridiculously, laughably easy. Do not tell yourself you are going to edit a 10-minute video or study for 2 hours. Tell yourself you are only going to open the software, sit in the chair, and import one single audio file. That is it. By lowering the activation energy to near zero, you slip completely undetected past your brain's defense mechanism without triggering any stress alarms. But here is the dangerous part. Simply opening the software is not enough to keep you sitting at that desk. If you stop at trick 1, your brain will quickly realize it has been manipulated. The anxiety will flood right back in, and you will immediately close the laptop to go watch YouTube. Lowering the activation energy means absolutely nothing if you do not immediately lock your brain into a state of active, sustained momentum. This brings us directly to trick number 2, the 5-minute dopamine bargain. Once you have imported that single file or opened that blank document, your brain will still actively scream at you to check your phone. You must make a strict, out-loud negotiation with your own nervous system. You will tell yourself, I am only going to work on this for exactly 5 minutes. If I still want to quit after those 5 minutes are up, I have full permission to walk away without any guilt. This utilizes a powerful cognitive loop. The absolute hardest part of any monumental task is the transition from doing nothing to doing something. Once you force yourself through just 5 minutes of actual focused execution, the friction of starting completely vanishes. Your brain starts releasing microdoses of dopamine because it recognizes tangible progress. Suddenly, stopping the task feels physically harder than continuing it.
But wait, this is exactly where the entire system shatters for most ambitious people. You have successfully lowered the barrier and you have survived the first 5 minutes, but your cognitive willpower is a rapidly depleting battery. If you rely on this 5-minute bargain alone, the exact moment you hit a difficult problem, like a tough video cut, a software crash, or a complex script block, your brain will immediately hit the emergency eject button. You need an unbreakable psychological anchor to ensure you never quit mid-task.
We have finally reached the exact reason you always abandon your work when it gets difficult, and the ultimate secret that will force you to execute every single day. Trick number 3 is the visual evidence protocol. Your brain does not process abstract future rewards very well. It does not care that this hard work will make you highly successful or fluent 10 months from now. It only cares about the present moment. To bypass this, you must create a visual representation of your micro wins in real time. Do not use a digital app on your phone. Take a physical piece of paper and draw 10 small boxes.
Every time you complete just one tiny segment of your work, editing 1 minute of footage or writing one single paragraph, you aggressively cross off one box with a thick pen. This physical act of crossing off a box sends a massive, undeniable shockwave of dopamine directly to your prefrontal cortex. It physically proves to your brain that you are winning right now, in this exact second. You are no longer chasing a distant, exhausting goal. You are actively hunting the immediate neurochemical high of the next physical micro-win. This creates a relentless, addictive loop of productivity that makes quitting mathematically impossible for your brain.
Now you have the exact psychological framework to force your brain to execute hard work on command. But this entire system will completely fail if your brain is already deeply cluttered with useless theory before you even start your day. To fix this and discover the exactly one tiny morning habit that replaces all self-help books, click on this video right now, and I will see you there.